Good morning, my name is Tony Valenti. I'm going to be giving you a demo of Drive for Clio. When I'm giving you this demo, I'm actually going to be showing it to you for both Windows and Mac. There is going to be a small little delay between the two while I swap over to my Mac VM and all that kind of stuff. So I am going to clip the video in between so you don't have to watch all that kind of stuff happening. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started here. I've already popped up Alpha Drive for Clio. It's asking me to log in with my Clio credentials. I'm going to go ahead and click Sign In. And it's going to go ahead and ask me if I want to connect with Clio. I'm going to go ahead and click yes, let's connect. All right, very good. Now that we have this done, we'll notice that down here at the bottom here, I have a nice little load that's going on here. Nothing too intrusive, that way I can get back to work. Once the load has finished, which it should be finishing up here in just a second, it's going to actually pop up my Z drive. And you say, what is my Z drive? I didn't have a Z drive before I started this application. The Z drive is a drive that Alpha Drive automatically detected as not being one that my system was using, and it went ahead and mapped the Z drive over to my Clio files. If I would have had a Z drive that was in use, it would have found a different drive letter for me. All right, so now that I have this this pulled up, these are all of my clients that I have in Clio. You'll notice that Shockey is one of my clients, and we can go here. He's got a matter going on, and we have an engagement letter. I'm going to go ahead and pull up this engagement letter. And this is a nice looking engagement letter. I'm going to need to make a few changes here. I'm going to change this to March. And when I click save, I want you to notice right down here, we're going to see a little progress bar going on. You'll see they're uploading the server. Whenever you save something, it automatically pushes that file and it changes back into your Clio documents. If I were to log into Clio right now, we would see all of that being represented there. All right. So that is the core of Alpha Drive, but it also has some really nice little features in it for people who are using Clio a lot. So you'll notice up here that when it ran, I had this nice little black bar that appeared. I can make that go away if I want to. No need at this point because I want to show you what it does. But I have quick access to searching Clio. I also have this call area right here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to call one of my clients in Clio. Now this is actually pulling clients who are in Clio. So I don't have to worry about going and looking somebody's phone number up. I'm just going to go ahead and say I want to call Tony Valenti. And you'll notice that since I have Skype installed, it automatically pushed that call over to Skype. And I'm going to go ahead and hang up on myself here.
At the tone, please record your message.
I'm going to try to hang up on myself. All right, there we go. So you'll notice that once the call started, I got this little call log dialog that popped up. And this is a capability that I have configured through Alpha Drive. You'll notice that it detected which contact the call was from. You'll also notice or who the call was with, and it'll do this on whether it's an inbound call or an outbound call. So if somebody were to call in, the exact same thing would happen. Also, it gives me a drop-down list of which matters this is going on, this is related to. I'm going to log this with Bethany Valenti's estate planning. It keeps track of when the call was started, when the call was ended. We're going to pretend that this was actually a longer phone call. We're going to say that this phone call lasted all the way till, well, it's 6 a.m. right now. We're going to say all the way till 8 a.m. There we go. And I'm just going to type in here a few notes. All right. Now, when I go ahead and save this, I actually don't want this to be a free phone call. I'm going to go ahead and click on save. Now, something that's going to be kind of nice that happened is this call was actually logged into Clio. So if I were to pull up Clio and I were to go to, let's see here. Now I can go ahead and I can pull up the estate plan, and I can go over to time, and boom, I can see my phone call here with the client on this, and you can see that it automatically recorded the time, it billed it, all that kind of stuff. I don't have to worry about any of that. It also put notes on the account. So one of the things that's nice about this is even if we're making the phone calls free, it helps us establish even more credibility with our clients because we have a record of every time they've called in, every person we've talked to. So instead of it being this kind of willy-nilly thing, having to remember to go log the time that we spent on a phone call, it happens right there in flow of things. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stop this video for just a second while I get my Mac VM up and going. Thank you very much, and I'll show it to you here in just a minute. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and show you Alpha Drive for Mac. All right, so again, I'm a developer. I don't have it installed. I'm actually working on getting Alpha Drive published to the Apple Store. I'm going to go ahead and run it here. I've got my Alpha Drive for Mac. I'll go ahead and double click that. Notice I have that little Alpha Drive icon down on the bottom. Now again, just like the Windows version, I need to go ahead and log in. Let's see here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sign in. Again, just like before, it's asking me to authenticate it. Yes, I'll go ahead and authenticate it. All right, now it's doing my load of my Clio data. All right, there we go. I am good to go. I don't have anything to worry about. I can start using my app. Now, when I come up here and I click on Tony Valenti, you'll notice that in my home folder, I now have a new thing here. I have my Alpha Drive. That wasn't here before. It is here now. I can go ahead and open that up, and you'll see just like before, I have all of my clients listed. I can pull up Shockey, here's the matter, and just like before, we have our engagement letter. You'll notice here, it went ahead and it loaded previews for all of those items. Let me go ahead and double click on one of these items. Let's pull up that engagement letter. All right, I should probably pop open my Microsoft Word if I want to see it. All right, and here we go. Here's that same engagement letter, and you'll notice that if you remember from the Windows version, this used to say April, but we went ahead and we adjusted it to say March. And that's Alpha Drive for Mac. Now, one of the things that I'll show you up here is now that I have Alpha Drive running to give me quick access, we have this quick little shortcut up here in the top right hand. That way, no matter where we're at, we can always get to our Alpha Drive quickly. Maybe we don't want it mounted in our home folder. Maybe we only want to access it through here. Either way, we have access to it. It helps us get to our files very quickly. Again, thank you very much for watching the video, and I hope that this has given you a brief introduction to Alpha Drive and how it can help Clio customers. I hope to have a future conversation with you about how we can bring this to more people. Thank you very much, and have a good morning.